Open foot, insert mouth. I mean, I'd be more like your older brother.
Ice cream.
Ice cream?
Ice cream.
Oh, Jet! Today, we will be reacting to episode 21 and 22 of Cowboy Bebop. Where we left off was one of the scariest things I've ever seen in my entire life, but I'm very excited to jump into these two episodes today. We are towards the end of our Cowboy Bebop journey. We have this video, one more video, and then the final video that we will be doing in full cosplay. So look forward to that coming soon. But it's not about that right now. It's about these two episodes. So let's jump into our reaction of the first episode, episode 21, Boogie Woogie Feng Shui. If you'd like to see the full uncut, unedited, uncensored versions of these reactions and all of our previous reactions, all you got to do is go to patreon.com/volume1pod or click join somewhere next to the subscribe button to become a YouTube member. Excuse me. We are at least 4 episodes ahead for our members. So if that sounds like something you would be interested in, consider checking it out for yourself. And you can even try out our Patreon for free for the first 7 days to see if it's right for you. But with that out of the way, on to the reaction.
This peculiar story began on a blazing hot day. Out of the blue,
What
I
the
got
heck?
an email from an old acquaintance of mine. There was no explanation, and the message was very terse. All it said was, "Seek the holy beast of Anzan. I am where the 4 gods meet."
That's spam, Jet. You got spam.
The message came from a guy named Powell, who I had lost touch with long ago. I was leery, to say the least, so I decided to look into his current whereabouts.
That's like when an old friend gets into like multi-level marketing schemes.
Right.
Starts DMing you about cryptocurrency and shit.
Was not in this world.
Oh, shit.
I suppose you couldn't have sent me that message from here, could you?
The one who visits from the inauspicious door receives word from the heavens and will lead me to the sunstone. Just like the Pakua said.
Huh?
Look out!
What are you aiming
Oh,
at?
damn. What the fuck?
Heck of a place for target practice.
What
I found a way
in
out.
the Yu-Gi-Oh?
What? Hey, whoa!
Idiot.
This way.
Oh my god.
Well, that was a pretty close one, huh? I'm just glad you're safe.
I don't know about her.
And what are you up to?
Take a look over there. Jet's got a friend.
Oh,
It's a fine romance.
she's too young for that.
Yeah, she
For
looks like
real?
12.
Maybe he's got a thing.
Nah, afraid she's too old.
Moldy and moldy, mystery, mystery.
Oh my god.
What
They're
are they
fucking
even
reading him right
saying
now.
right now?
I just
Holy
wanted
shit.
to be this old already, Mayfa.
Huh?
I'm sure you don't remember this. When you were this little, I met you when I was visiting your father.
Were you friends with my father? How did you know him?
How? Well, he was an acquaintance. It's been 10 years, you know. And I sure am sorry he got killed in that transport accident.
He was on his way to Jupiter. They told me it was very sudden.
Here you are.
Oh, thank you. Huh?
You Jet's girlfriend?
Huh?
Bruh.
Does he have a thing for you?
What are these insinuations?
I know. Like, what have you done for them to make jokes like that?
in love and war.
Jet, why were you at my father's grave? No one outside the family knows about his accident yet. Message. Seek the holy beast of Anzan. I am where the 4 gods meet. What's this?
This is a message that was sent here by your father 3 days ago.
Right before the accident. It means he knew. Can you help me, please?
Huh?
It has to be. It's about the sunstone.
Sunstone? What's that?
The direction, the day, and the
What's
time of your life
that?
were all the best combination for feng shui. Especially if you're on
Whoa.
a quest.
What kind of quest?
For the sunstone. Please, Jet, help
Now, last
me.
time I saw the concept of feng shui in an anime, it was one of the weirdest and goofiest episodes of anything I'd ever seen. Hopefully this does it better.
You know,
That can't be real good.
Not good at all.
Let's do it.
I didn't know any favors to
She looks like a freaking Ghibli character.
Yeah, or like a Full Metal character, kind of.
White Pal sent a message to me before he died. 4 gods and the holy beast of Anzan. And who were the guys who tried to shoot us at the graveside?
Genuinely, if I saw these two together, I would think that that's her fucking dad.
No, yeah, of course. Of course. And that's why it's just so weird that Spike and Faye are like...
All of them. Everyone on that goddamn ship.
So is that your girlfriend?
The universe.
They're eating fucking ice cream together.
Cheese. One is the chi of heaven, the energy that comes from the sun. And one is the chi of earth, the power that comes from the planet we all live on. And the last one is the magnetic chi that comes from living organisms like us.
You mean human chi?
It's from the human body. Each body produces a magnetic field, which interacts with the magnetic field of the earth, and that's what creates the energy we all use.
Ice cream.
Huh?
Universal feng shui. Is that any different than plain old fortune telling?
Fortune telling indeed. Fortune tellers only predict and foresee. But feng shui is active. For example, if you were a powerful feng shui master like my father...
What's wrong?
Then you could have stopped and prevented your own death.
I realized that I never spent any time like this talking with my father.
Wait a minute. First of all, I'm not old enough to be your father, all right?
You are.
I mean, y'all were...
boyfriend.
What the
What
fuck
is this? No, no, no. What?
That would be bad, wouldn't it? Open foot, insert mouth. I mean, I'd be more like your older brother.
Ice cream.
Ice cream?
Ice cream.
Oh, Jet. The fuck are you doing, bro? You look like my grandfather.
Bro,
I'm your age.
I'm literally shook right now. I'm genuinely shook. Again, not on my bingo card.
No.
Over there.
Fucking Jet, dude. Come on now. You said you knew her when she was a little girl. Like, oh, the last time I saw you, you were like this. I could be your boyfriend.
I'm not. Okay, first of all, you and your dad were literally buddies. Like, y'all are probably around the same age. Let's not get it fucking twisted.
Yeah,
second of all, I mean, even if she, okay, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. Give everyone the benefit of the doubt in this fucking show. She could be 18. Maybe. Oh, I saw you when you were 8, which is still weird. But if she is like 16 years old, I swear to God.
Oh damn! Scavenger hunt.
Oh, careful.
Oh, no!
I finally found it.
Yeah, bro.
This is it, Jet.
Don't touch her.
A black rock?
If there is a kiss exchange,
Nah, come on.
He
said we gotta act natural, act like we're on a date.
Yeah, act like you're my girlfriend. Foot in mouth.
Insert foot in mouth.
Oh my god.
That's what. That's what I'm gonna say.
Get out of here.
Oh my god.
A bottle of Lao Chu.
Next time I do something wildly inappropriate, I'm just gonna go insert foot in mouth.
Oh, okay, girl, they're done. They're out. I think they're good. Oh, damn. Oh, shit.
Damn.
Now, what are you guys up to?
Huh. You think I'm gonna tell you that? Not a chance, Baldy. Ooh, we're from the Blue Snake. We're on assignment.
So you're syndicate scumbags. What are you following us around for?
I can't tell you
More
that.
syndicate
Even
stuff.
if you-
Okay.
I can't tell you anymore. It's Pow. We were after him, but he got away.
He folded so fast.
That's what led us to you. I'm telling you the truth. We're on the low end, so that's all the information they gave us.
Yeah, I believe you.
Fucking
You
kill
fucking
him?
killed him, yeah. In front of children.
Did you just fucking kill that man?
He's alive?
I sure hope not.
Words in Paul's message had led us to the stone.
He'd have nothing good to say about me being with you.
That wouldn't be good, would it?
But why? And our only clue was the stone itself. I decided to run some tests. So this is a piece of the moon from that gate accident 50 years ago.
Oh shit!
Feng Shui
Sick.
masters call it the sunstone. You see, all the time-space fluctuations were absorbed by the stone, condensing a tremendous amount of energy which has been amplified by the sun.
That's lit.
Looks like a plain old moon rock to me, you know?
Jesus.
How much is it worth if we try to sell it?
All right. You two smoke outside if you need to smoke.
What? Excuse me, but you always smoke in here, Jet.
This is now a non-smoking area.
Come on, you're joking around, right?
Do I look like I'm joking to you? It's my ship.
Pick and choose, Jet. You pick and choose.
Right.
When you want to be fatherly. When you
Want to be fucking romantically. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
What are you gonna do with this sunstone?
I don't know. I have no idea. My father had something in mind, but what? Huh?
Hey, come here. Ein, what are you doing?
Oh.
Goes in there.
I'm smart.
The Lopan.
What is it?
It can't be. It shouldn't spin like that. I took the magnet off. I see. I get it now. We can do it! You see, my father has a sunstone as well. The two stones resonate to one another. If we follow the energy, it'll lead us to my father. I don't know why he sent that message to you and not to me.
I mean, girl, there had to be a reason. The Syndicate was after you.
Yeah,
at
and
the,
like
at the
Jet is
cemetery.
like he has knowledge of this shit.
Yeah, he's an old wise man with years of experience doing this sort of thing.
They make a good couple.
Stop!
It's a dangerous combination. The more righteous a guy
And
was
why
when he was
is that?
youth, the more likely he is to fall for some young thing when he gets older.
Is that right?
Definitely, men are extremely predictable.
They're just giving this shit too much attention.
My father believed in universal
Why are they
feng shui
shipping
and
them?
nothing.
She could be like 21. I don't know. I don't fucking know. But she looks 12. I don't know. It's fucking
She took
weird.
me with her. That was 7 years ago. And what's the reason why those men were after my father?
But even this old other relationship, she was young as fuck too.
Yeah, she was. She was. But that made sense, I guess, for Jet's character and the conflict of that episode. Like,
And I'm sorry if we keep like coming back to it, but they keep bringing it up.
they do.
They keep driving it home.
Syndicate. That's the real story. He leaked some inside information.
But
to me
look,
back
bro,
in-
look. He looks like a
That's
grown.
a wrap.
Bro, he
No,
looks
that's
like
a wrap. Where's the
grown
no,
man in
no,
that
no,
photo.
no. I do not like that. I do not like that. No,
They own you forever.
bro. No, that man has facial hair.
But you can ask him yourself if the sunstone leads us to him. Spike, Faye, deploy.
This is your little party, Jet.
Battle stations or die with the ship. Those are your options.
What the hell am I doing this for?
It's called giving, Faye. Think of us as fairy godparents.
We're about to grant the princess a very special wish.
We are, huh?
Robot ships. So these must be the evil stepsisters.
The evil stepsisters.
I got it.
Yeah, come on, Ed. They're robots. Hack into them. Oh, shit. That looks cool.
Whoa.
Oh, my God.
Whoa.
Come back in.
What's that?
New plan. Looks like if we apply enough energy to the sunstone, we can draw out the forces trapped inside it.
Then we take our shot, all or nothing.
Whoa.
Whatever you're gonna do it fast.
All right.
Covered in shit.
With your plasma.
Yeah.
Right, I'm shooting a rock now.
Spike, shut the fuck up.
Whoa.
It's like a fucking black hole.
It's fucking, what's his name?
Whoa, it's Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
That's cool. They're gonna
Holy
get fucking pulled in too. How do they close it?
Maybe it's just the little ones. They can't handle it. They can't handle the feng shui.
Oh shit. Honestly, you could be onto something right there. Cause it talked about like magnetic field. Oh.
There's Dad.
Oh, he was in that bitch. What the fuck? See, this shit is cool as hell. It didn't need that other shit in it.
Oh my god. Oh, there he is.
How? You're alive.
Mayfa, it's been a long time.
Oh, cause maybe he's on some fucking, what was that movie, Interstellar shit.
Right, that was only a couple days ago.
How?
Right.
In an
It's been
unstable
years
force
for
field.
him.
I can't get any closer.
Yes, I know.
Oh,
There's no oxygen left here anyway. I sent you that message because I hoped you'd manage to bring my daughter out here.
In other words, you're saying you use feng shui to reach us and bring us out here according to your will.
That's right.
Feng Shui master.
okay, so that's it? All of that for that. No fuck.
It's not right. You weren't in control of this operation. Mayfa is here now because she wanted to find you.
You might be right. Perhaps I gave myself too much credit. Mayfa, It's so wonderful to see you one last
He's like,
time.
I give you my permission to be with
I
Jet.
hated you for all those years. It's true. It hurt so much. But now I don't.
Way to say goodbye.
I mean, forgiveness, closure, okay.
Right. I mean, I like that. It wasn't like, I love you so much. I was like, I hated you. I fucking hated you, actually.
Yeah.
No, I don't know if it was a good thing or a bad thing that we brought her out there. But that is how this peculiar case ended. Maven went back home to Mars. Our no-smoking area became a smoking zone again. And life returned to the same daily routine just like before.
Well, that's a cute outfit.
One thing has changed, though. When I read the news, I never check the horoscopes anymore.
Damn. Outside of
Wow.
Jet, the will they, won't they, I guess.
It
It was a really solid episode besides that.
it was just a choice. It was the most like, how do I say it? It was the most,
It was the most dated the show has ever felt.
no, yes. It was the most like cliche
Yeah.
feeling that I felt in the show so far. So forced.
Yeah,
Shoehorned in.
Didn't really
everything.
change anything.
No, and everything.
Or add anything.
Right, and everything felt as in the show so far has felt like very genuine, and everything just kind of like flows within itself, and everything makes sense for each episode because the characters we were just talking about this the last episode, like the characters seem so real and so genuine, and that's why you believe what you're seeing. You believe the story that you're being told. Like, this was so forced for no reason at all. It was just maybe like to bust Jet's balls, but even he was feeding into it. It would be one thing if he was like, it's not like that,
honestly,
guys.
Yeah, no,
I don't.
honestly, you're right.
That was when he said that was the immediate like nail in the coffin. Like,
But, there's so many ways that I feel like
maybe he was like, oh, it's kind of, well, maybe it's like a translation issue. Maybe it's the whole fucking, it's a West, the age of consent. Like, I'm not really talking about that. I'm talking about like, people could say that Jet doesn't want to believe that he is old. Like, him saying that he could be her boyfriend is delusional of Jet. Maybe he's just trying to hold on to some type of youth,
right.
And he doesn't want to admit to himself like, oh, she would never date a guy like me because I'm
her dad's age.
Maybe
and a little younger, but around the same
maybe
age.
that's like a joke. Like, come on, Jet. Like, maybe the viewer's like, bro, come be fucking for real right now.
Yeah.
But it does not help that she is dressed and looks like a little girl.
But it also doesn't help that he tells her the last time he saw her was when she was a little girl, that we see a photo of that
but
time.
age gaps are a thing. Age gaps are a thing. And time changes for sure. Totally get that. And it's she could be 18, yada yada yada. But like that, it's like a reoccurring joke amongst the crewmates that like Jet goes exclusively only after younger women.
But like very young women.
And then Spike was like, no, she's too old for that. What does that mean?
Like very young women.
Ed, you better watch out.
Yeah,
Ed,
what is Ed next?
No,
is
for real.
Ed safe on
I
this
remember
fucking
when
shit?
Ed was running around and being like,
holy shit, Ed.
It's just so crazy to me, and how they like solidified it over and over and over again. And I know it's a major fucking theme in the episode. If it was just a throwaway line, we wouldn't be talking about it as much. But they kept bringing it up and forcing it down our throats, like. And even like Faye was like reinforcing it by saying like, this is how men are. They like younger women. And I'm like, Faye, you're a younger woman. You're classified as a younger woman. Like, to Jet, who is in his 30s, 23, you are a younger woman to him.
Straight up. Like,
you are.
Faye is young and she looks the way she looks. Like, she's already like, what, 22?
She's like 23.
23? Frozen when she was 20, right?
20.
Bro, that's already young. So, like, how much younger is this girl? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
Like, it was just shocking. It was just a little shocking. Not gonna lie.
And again, it's the only time the show's ever really felt dated. The animation, the storytelling, like the character, all of it has felt like pretty
but it's not
ahead
even,
of its time.
It's not even dated that I'm like, because there's things that are said in the show that are a little dated. But it's not even the datedness that gets me upset. It makes me upset because it didn't need to be in the episode.
No, it didn't. But I think that like maybe, I don't know, it could be a cultural thing. It could be a thing of like you said, maybe this was supposed to be a joke that people were supposed to find funny. But it just doesn't hit that way.
It's just so out of
2024.
No, it is just so out of character. Like with Jet, like his whole like, very like interesting relationship with his ex, like that was a great representation like of like what an actual like age gap relationship could do.
Absolutely.
So I thought we passed that.
And I thought we did it, and I thought we did it really well.
I thought we did too. So when we're coming back to it even younger, like that's where I'm
when it doesn't add anything to the story.
Right. And again, like I'm not even
but again, you could be given a lot of, and I'm not saying you are, but you could be giving a lot of time to something that, and I keep going back to it because you said it, and after you said it, I was like, maybe this is the explanation, but that this was just the ongoing joke of the episode, and it really was just something for Faye and Spike to do, while Jet had the A plot,
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. I mean Jet can have his own episode. I love that for Jet.
Yeah.
But it was just a bit odd. It just was a bit odd. And it just kind of threw me off a little bit. And it, again, even if she was Faye's age, which like I could look it up. I mean, they just made her look like so much younger. Mm-hmm. And the fact that they already had a relationship was kind of weird. It would have been cool if she was like, hey, can you help me find my dad? Like, I don't know you. And maybe they just like stumbled across each other. Like maybe he wasn't like invested. Like he knew her. Like, and then and then she like lost her dad. Like her dad's dead like 3 days and he's like hitting on her. It was just a lot. It was not on my bingo card. There's a lot of things in the show that are on my bingo card that I'm like so shocked at. The Shrooms episode, did not expect to see. That was a fun time. This was just okay.
Outside of that,
it's the 90s.
Yeah, for sure. Outside of that, guess. I thought the episode was really solid. I like the idea of feng shui, the actual like practice of it, like in this episode. It's something that I think in the West, at least, is like very commonly associated with like furniture, but to hear it like explained,
like all the cheese, and how it like how the rock from the gate explosion was like used, and we call them sun rock, and like how they have like, well, this is just like a lunar rock, like they have different names for different things, like and the different uses, like that's really cool.
That it essentially opened up a black hole. It looked like some sort of like pocket
and
of space.
I liked that he was alive, but they still couldn't like save him, and it was just for her to say goodbye.
Like, yeah,
because he sent that message like you said like 3 days ago, but it probably wasn't. Maybe time it works
I've
different.
Hated you for all these years, though. So, did they have a falling out before that? I don't know. I was a little.
No,
distracted.
I think they did because she even said like I was a little distracted. She even said like I never talked to my dad like this. Like I never. I think they had like a weird relationship, because the last time he saw her, she was younger, and then he got that message 3 days ago. He hadn't seen him in years, but. Mm-hmm. I think that she...
Oh, and she said it was a couple of days before the accident.
Exactly. Right. Okay, so he knew it was a couple of days. So yeah, I think they had a falling out before. Or just had like a interesting relationship. But...
And that's why, again, I go back to... I think we have talked about it quite a bit already, but like why it is even more frustrating because this episode was fantastic in every other aspect. Like if you would have cut that joke out of this episode or that like back and forth out of this episode, I would have liked this episode more than the last solo Jet episode.
Yeah.
Where he is, breaking into that sort of like a holding ship with his like ex-partner who betrayed him or whatever. Like, I just think that like the ideas in this episode and the inclusion of feng shui, all of it was really, really interesting. And so I guess, yeah, that's why that other part of the episode is as frustrating as it is.
Yeah, and it's frustrating because like obviously, I don't know, we're watching this and I hate the idea that like when someone reacts to something a certain way on the internet ever, when it comes to, especially in anime and manga, when it comes to like something that is kind of weird and should be kind of weird for everyone as a human being. There's some things that we do, and there's some things that we don't. Mm-hmm. And I feel like when we say like, oh, that was kind of weird, people are like, you just don't get it. You just don't understand the complexities of Jet's character and why he would like younger women, because younger women, he was scorned by it. Like, I get like, if you, that's the hill you want to die on, that's the hill you want to die on. I'm not saying everyone, but I feel like people think that like reactions are played up, or like in this episode, like we're taking it like way too far. Even talking about is taking it way too far, or thinking that it's like kind of odd.
Sometimes I feel like people think that like this reaction is a performative reaction,
right?
That we're putting on,
right? Or we already watched the episode and we know what's going to happen, and then we're like
not even necessarily that, but like we're it's like virtue signaling,
right? Yeah,
look at it like, oh,
they have to say this, they have to act weirded out.
Virtue signaling, and that's what makes it kind of gross. But it's just our honest, I think, feelings about it.
And it didn't get to, no. It didn't get past to the point where it was like gross. Like,
exactly, that's my point.
Yeah, it didn't get to the point where I'm like, okay, that's kind of like gross.
They didn't cross the line.
No, but it was just the joke in general was kind of odd. It was just odd. It was misplaced. It didn't feel like Bebop. It felt like something
every
else.
Other fucking anime.
Yeah, yeah. Because we wouldn't even really be having this conversation if it was like someone even closer to Faye's age, or that looked, I don't know, closer, because she just looked so young and they knew each other, and then everyone asking and keep bringing it up, like it just wouldn't be as weird, I guess. Like I would have been into it, bro, if it was like this girl that they had he had like a falling out with, like hit him up and be like, hey, my dad, like I would have been all okay, Jet. I would have been like, oh shoot, he doesn't want the smoking. Like it would have been a cute. It would have been,
or if he fell into a fatherly role, like if it would have gone a completely different way, like if he would have said like no smoking, and he started to almost like, she said she never had that relationship with her dad. Her dad never talked to her like that.
Yes,
he did. He kind of fell.
He was
into
stepping
that
up a little bit.
role.
Yeah, but it was not.
But it wasn't one or the other. It was both, which is like fucking weird.
Yeah, right. And people are like, well, he's young, he's 35, and it's like, okay, well, that's like usually when people start having kids. Like, I don't know about y'all, but like in this time, that is dad age. That is like, I'm starting a family age. Like, he's not Spike, who's 27. Like, I wouldn't expect Spike to be fatherly to this girl. Right. You know, he's a youngin'. He's 26, 20. He's in his fucking 20s. Jet, on the other hand.
And maybe it's also like we've joked about how old Jet looks.
Bro, that photo is incriminating evidence.
That photo is fucking. He's lying about his age. This man is lying about his age.
Bro is built and has crazy facial hair and is towering over this little girl. It's really not that serious. It was just I'm so curious. I'm so curious what you guys have to say. I really want to know, because we live in this bubble where we record these episodes and then you guys don't get to see them till later. I'm so curious. I'm gonna look up like just like other people's responses, and I want to see like where people land, because people even landed differently. Had a different reaction to his ex-girlfriend entirely. Mm-hmm. A lot of people kind of like put all of the blame on her, and
we did see a little bit of that, not from our community, this community,
but on Reddit and on even YouTube videos too. Yeah. Like I saw a lot of that, and I was shocked at that too, because I was like, okay, well, clearly like something between them happened. Like it wasn't just one person's fault. Like they're both kind of at fault. So I'm very curious to see what you guys have to say. I'm very passionate. It's like giving me energy right now, because I just really want to know. I just really want to know. I mean,
other
what
than
an
that,
episode.
Like I said, I enjoyed everything else. I really the feng shui again.
We really want to make that clear, because we're like, you hated it.
was I loved to see it explored in this way, and I love to see it sort of like implemented within this story the way it was. Was it better than the other episode I mentioned earlier that featured feng shui, which was the Stone Ocean episode with the feng shui stand? Yes, it was better than that because I really did not like that episode or that stand. Anyway, great episode. With some questionable things thrown in there, but that's gonna do it for our reaction and discussion of episode 21. Let's move on.
To
our reaction and discussion of episode 22, Cowboy Funk.
Woo. Oh. That's kind of cute. It's probably drugs or something.
Yeah, it's sinister.
Yeah.
That guy's fucking scary.
Yeah. It looks like the other
That's
guy.
fucking, Folie à Deux or whatever his name was.
Folie à Deux. He's very pleased.
Oh, fuck.
I think you forgot this.
But what would an old fart like me be doing with a stuffed toy? And I don't have any Rugrats either.
But I didn't say it was yours now, did I?
Yeah, it's a customer's. The kid probably lost it.
Hey, listen. The evening's young, and I know a rockin' joint. Care to join me and check it out?
I hit the sack early. I'm not a night person.
It's a first-rate hotel that offers free bodyguard service and meals. The place has every amenity. One could live there.
I'm sure they require reservations.
Nope, you don't need one for hotel prison. Teddy Bomber.
Nice.
Oh, the Teddy Bomber.
Spiegel.
Whoa!
You know me?
Anyone who has a price on his head knows who you are. We dread getting caught by either you or Andy.
Andy?
I'm finishing what I set out to do.
Bro, so there's a bomb in that fucking teddy bear? Oh, shit.
Sorry, pal. No fireworks today, because I pulled the ignition pin out.
Haha.
He's like, you did what? And it's still gonna explode.
Yeah. He's like, don't throw it.
3 million, pal. Those Wulongs are mine.
There's more than one bear.
Oh my god.
You'll be killed too.
Well, nobody lives forever.
I mean, they don't call him the freaking teddy bear bomber for nothing.
That's how I deliver a warning. I'm sounding the alarm, alerting the masses.
Oh, it's Andy.
You'd better listen up while you still can.
He's met his match.
Whoa!
Oh!
Andy's a horse.
Holy shit.
Andy.
Oh my god. Okay, Andy.
Andy?
He's like a blonde
Bro, I'm telling you. They fucking cloned Spike.
They did.
Spike, Vicious, and Andy are all the same person.
That's your serial bomber there.
Yeah, right. That guard.
But look at his face, Andy.
Faces are too unreliable to count on nowadays.
Then what do you rely on?
Well, my gut instinct and inspiration.
Bro, this shit is so funny. I mean, shit, Andy's kind of cool too. I mean, he's got the wrong man, but he's cool. Oh my god.
Ah, shit.
Oh my god.
That one was mighty close.
Bro, a horse that's on it, he's fucking broken bones.
The man was trampled. He's
the
dead.
man was trampled, he's fucking dead. I like how they're just fucking docked.
Horse, you say?
I hope it does end up being that he was like cloned or something. That would be kind of cool.
You said you'd nab him while you were out foraging.
If I'm lying, then how the hell do you explain this on my back?
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh!
Totally buy the horse.
I'm looking good.
Whose wig is that?
Cowboy character. Perhaps if he was a samurai instead.
Now that I wouldn't question.
Yeah, whose is that? FaZe, maybe?
He was registered as a member of the YMCA. How about that?
He's a Christian?
No, not that Y. The Young Men's Cowboy
A
Association.
Christian.
Never heard of that one before.
But he got kicked out shortly after he joined.
The reason?
For being a nuisance to others.
That figure.
They're the same age, too.
Van de Aniate. He's the heir to the Aniate Ranch.
And he's pretty handsome.
Damage to private property, 120.
But he's like, yes!
Yeah, a blonde Spike. Ka-ching.
That's rich.
Sure reminds me of someone.
See, he exists.
All right, all right.
Anything?
No, not yet. However,
Oh, it's theirs.
It's fucking bald ass Jet's wig.
Targeting a building. Murder isn't part of his MO.
You sure about that?
His type.
And shout out to all my bald kings out there, by the way.
Well, he couldn't pick a better place to hide than a masquerade party.
Oh my God.
It's all about making love and peace in the world.
Whoa.
Yo.
How do you know it was me?
This baby showed us the way to Papa.
Yeah, and the teddy bear suit wasn't a tip-off.
That's so funny.
Your bomb obsession, baby.
You want to know? I'm here to bring a warning to the world. Listen, heed these words. The root of all evil is
It's fucking Andy, bro.
He's back.
What's his costume gonna be, though?
He's got no fucking costume.
Damn it.
A horse.
A cowboy.
I know that's you, Teddy Bomber.
Oh my God, Andy.
Or is it you?
Are you brain dead or what? We met each other yesterday.
I don't recollect.
Why you?
That's one thing I hate. It's being ignored.
Holy shit, did all those people just die? Did they just get blown up?
No, literally everyone's getting blown up.
Oh my God, while you guys are fucking goofing off.
For real. Calm down. He's blowing everything
Bro,
up.
yeah, everybody relax. The fucking building is exploding.
My, what a lovely animal.
You like horses, ma'am?
How about a ride?
Sure, my pleasure.
Damn.
Whoa.
You know, because Bebop is already kind of like a space western, and it's just getting a little bit more literal with this Andy character. People are fucking dying in this episode, like dying. And behind happy music or upbeat like western chase music.
Oh my fucking God.
Whoa, okay, Andy. Bro, literally, if you could just get the right guy, you'd be maybe the coolest guy ever.
So dumb.
Bro, I don't know who's doing more damage, the teddy bear bomber or Spike and Andy. Dude.
For real. Oh shit.
The photo, that's so funny.
Never before in my entire life seen such a total lack of taste.
Prepare for a treat. This is my own special recipe called Son of a Gun Stew. It'll sure blaze a trail.
Damn, smooth criminal right here.
Blaze a trail. Does that fucking give you diarrhea?
Yeah.
So why would a man like you become a bounty hunter? I mean, you have such a comfortable lifestyle.
That's true, but why? I'd have to say because it suits me.
Uh-huh.
And boy, what a rush, like a cowboy cornering a bull.
But seriously, such a dangerous line of work seems unnecessary.
Now I understand why no one goes after Teddy Bomber. Nobody wants to get his butt blown off in some damn explosion.
Well, we can't worry about that.
Ma'am, I can't worry about that. When my mind is set, well, I'm wearing blinders. Nothing else matters.
The personality is way too familiar.
So funny. I for years.
Drink to me and my reflection in your lovely eyes. Cheers.
I for years thought that there was something between Spike and Faye, but they really do have a very like sibling relationship. Like they're kind of like BFFs, but that hate each other.
I wouldn't even say fucking BFFs.
They're frenemies. They're frenemies. Frenemies is a better way to say it.
Souvenir.
But it's all we've got.
I'd rather starve.
Oh.
You'll be sorry.
Andy
Whoa,
really pushes your
shit.
buttons. What is it about him to get you so bent?
I know why he hates the guy. They're too much alike.
What part of me could be anything like that stupid ass?
The part that makes you so damn troublesome.
Mm-hmm. Hey, we're missing Big Shots. It's already on.
Our final news item is on Ted Bauer, the Teddy Bomber, a.k.a. TB.
TB sent a letter to our station to read on our show.
What?
This fucking show, dude.
A warning. All of you who put me down and laughed at me, the job I do next is your last chance. This time I will blow you up as well like fireworks. Unless you can figure out what my next
Yeah.
That's funny.
He's gonna blow up City Hall.
You know
I've been by height, starting with the tallest building.
Really? It was something as simple as that?
I'm out. I don't want this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass too.
Spike, what about you?
Like you have to ask.
Bro, he wants people to.
Yeah, I know. Just call the call the fucking cops there.
Fools are sadly mistaken if they think they'll get away with this. No.
You alone?
Now,
He's looking for Andy.
showing up late.
Wait. That's the wrong guy.
You know, it has never been my intention to murder anyone, but in your case, I'll make an exception.
Bro, you murdered a lot of people.
Yeah.
You deserve to be her.
But the building looked empty. Not that it matters, but
Not the one you just blew up.
right. Yeah. Very true.
He's here.
So, you again.
Finally remembered me, huh? You're always
butting in. Stay out of my way.
What? You're the one who's always in the way.
Now that I have both of you gentlemen here together, I will explain my reason for blowing up things. The reason is...
Let's settle this.
They don't give a fuck.
Damn it! You stole my line.
Why won't you listen to me?
Shut up! What do you want? Who are you?
Huh? Why can't you take me seriously?
Oh!
Shit, we gotta catch him first.
Wait!
Come on.
They're working together.
You fellows have grossly underestimated me. That elevator door is never going to open again. Soon the car will start moving, and that will be the end. It won't stop until it arrives at the top floor. There, my adorable little teddy bears are
Oh,
waiting
shit.
to greet you. And at the very moment the elevator reaches them, boom! Enjoy the rest of your lives without regret. Good luck.
Now don't panic. I'm one step ahead of old Teddy Bomber.
Rest assured, I know exactly how his mind works.
I knew that he would alter the secret emergency access code, so I reverted it this afternoon.
Yeah.
But I reversed it this afternoon.
Oh fuck.
If I did and you did,
That means it's back to what it was. Stop it, you moron!
What do we do? Oh no!
Get down! Stay too tight! Idiot, we're stuck!
Let me through! Get out of my way!
Andy's not making it out of this episode. Spike somehow will, but Andy's cooked. Oh my god.
Fond farewell. Come to think of it, they were a pair of truly brave young men.
How the fuck? What? Oh, Faye. Damn, Faye,
Got him.
that was a good hit.
Good. How?
Come on now. Oh my god, that actually made my heart sink a little bit. Seeing them up that high like that. It's like watching those videos of people like climbing and jumping between buildings.
Bro, look at them. They're fucking animals.
They are.
Climbing up
Defying
like a couple of
physics.
monkeys.
I guess they like to be up high.
Scary how similar they are.
Can we leave now?
Yeah, all right. I just have to drop this guy off first.
Oh, they're gonna have a duel.
You don't even deserve to stand in the shadow of a cowboy.
you're one person who I could never forgive.
Oh shit, okay. Should have been this the whole episode. Whoa. This sequence is dope. Oh my god.
Damn, you met at your fucking match, Spike. Damn.
Oops.
You were right.
Yeah, he's cooked. He's done. There can only be one Spike Spiegel.
Oh my god. Oh, they're both lucky.
You win. That was some punch. I see now that you're the real cowboy.
He kind of looks like Inspector Gadget a little bit.
Oh.
The horse.
As of today, I retire from the job. My hat's off to you, partner.
So, what are you gonna do now?
I have no doubt I'll find some new career. See you, Space Cowboy.
He said it.
See, that's cool. That's how you do it right there. That's a fun episode.
It was only a rich boy's hobby. He was on a different level, or should I say out of his league with me. Hey, are you listening?
Yeah.
Andy wasn't my adversary after all. Of course, I never really had anything personal against the guy. Are you listening?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, what were you trying to achieve by blowing everything up?
This is some full fucking someone's deal right here.
A warning against the needless waste created by capitalism without philosophy, the needless colonization of planets, the needless circulation of slanted media, and needlessly tall buildings that symbolize all of this. You
Bro.
see, by destroying these monoliths,
This guy's goaded.
This guy's fucking rock and roll.
Spirit is truly about.
Fucking punk.
This guy's spitting. He's spitting right now.
Oh.
Call me Musashi! Go, Jiromaru!
What the fuck?
But then it was all needless too, wasn't it?
Oh. What the fuck?
Whoa. That shit got deep at the end. What the fuck? See you, Space Samurai? Okay. That is how you do that. That shit was
I needed
fun.
that.
I needed that too.
that. After the last fucking episode. Fucking shenanigans.
I mean, there's a lot to talk about. It was ultimately just like a fun episode, but I think like it was really funny, but it was like smart at the same time, even though it was goofy. The Andy character, how he like played against Spike, and how it also played with the show itself, like the genre being like this like space sort of like Western with an actual cowboy, and the teddy bear bomber, all of it, and how it wrapped like that last scene at the end, like kind of like it would have just been a silly episode, but that last scene at the end really like was the punchline that I needed for it to feel like a really solid episode. Like,
yeah, it was really good. I mean, his meaning for like doing it all, like you have Spike, someone who is like struggling,
Right.
like barely able to afford food. Like all of them do it out of necessity, not because like they want to. Meanwhile, you have Andy, who's born into wealth, like is a very wealthy person, just chooses to do this because it suits him. He thinks it's fun. It's like a new character that he just gets to play.
Yeah.
And then at the end, when he like, it's showing like he got to like choose what he can be. Like he's like, oh, I just retire now. It's like, oh, you can just choose to do that. Spike is literally eating like the souvenirs that were given to him. Like it's all like symbolic of like why the bomber was doing what he was doing.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like it all,
that's why it felt like a really nice like ribbon.
And it's like very meta at the same time. Meta in that way, kind of in universe, but also like meta outside of that, because he's saying like, see you, Space Cowboy, as a cowboy in a sci-fi Western. And then at the end, the title changes from See You, Space Cowboy to See You, Space Samurai when he's a samurai. I don't know. It's just very fun and like very well done. And I feel like extremely well executed. I like that episode a lot, and I needed it. It's always funny too. And like, you think the guy, cause he's giving you the breadcrumbs, right? The teddy bear bomber's giving you these breadcrumbs throughout. Like, I've never intended to like hurt people. Like, it's you guys getting involved in all these things. Like, I'm just trying to make a statement. I'm not trying to hurt people.
Send a message.
Yeah, to send a message. Just flipping that on its head at the end. He's talking about like capitalism and like slanted media and all these things, which are things that are like really relevant like today too. Like, I don't know. I had a good time, a really good time during that episode. I mean, other than that, though, I mean, there's not much else to say. I mean, it was.
No, yeah, that's pretty much it.
I feel like we went on for a very, very long time.
On the other one, yeah. It just goes proves, Faye does have some integrity, a little bit of integrity.
Wow,
I'm surprised she didn't completely just fold.
That's something
She
that
was
I think
like,
is
"Oh,
really
your
funny
personality is too." I think it was funny because it was too close to Spike.
Well, that's
Like,
exactly what it was.
If he was obnoxious in a different way, she would have been like, "Oh, okay, like I'm down. Like you're rich."
Literally any other way, she would have put up with it.
I'm like, bro, like, yeah, I don't see the similarities in like looks alone. Like, not only personality, but looks as well. Like, that was so crazy. That's why I was like, he's fucking cloned. Like, he's cloned.
Yeah.
It's Vicious, him, and Andy. They're all the same person, all the same age.
Well, I mean, I really was kind of hoping, and maybe again, like the thing I keep taking away from Bebop, and of course, this is just our first time watching it, so I wonder for people who have like had longer with this series to like watch it multiple times and like process it, just like I said with like the three amigos, so you keep seeing how you maybe have your own headcanon for who they really are and what their role is. Like, are they part of the syndicate somehow, or are they watchers? What are they? Maybe there are like just fun community theories about like Andy and about like Spike. Maybe things don't ever really get super answered.
Well, a lot of things. Yeah. Things aren't even like talked about. Like Faye's whole episode with her backstory, not talked about again. Like it just seems that are like, they just aren't brought up again. It might happen. We might see it. I'm not going to say never, but yeah, it's just fun to see that. And it's also fun to like think about, because this series is so episodic, like you can kind of mix and match the rewatchability. Like you could say, because some anime, you know, obviously people do that regardless in anime in general. Like, oh, I really like this episode. I'm going to watch this episode just, you know, standalone, or I'm going to watch this today. I want to watch episode 3 and 5 and then like skip 6 or whatever. With this one, I mean, you can really mix and match. Like I want to watch like my Bebop, and your Bebop is only a few selected episodes. I don't think people would do that because the series is so good. Pretty much every episode is a banger. But I'm sure there's people that are like, I really like.
Well, of course, they have their favorites and they rewatch those episodes.
Right. I could see this being one of those episodes.
Yeah, it's just a fun episode. And I think, too, going back to what you were saying about Faye, again, like I feel like sometimes people, I mean, pun intended, maybe, they don't take comedy like seriously, or they think it's like easy, or they think they only have to do a few things to make it like of a certain caliber, or like hit a certain, like be above a certain bar. But it really is like good comedy that makes you appreciate it. And even that moment with like Faye and Andy, how she has been shown to literally like do anything for money, but the one thing she's not willing to do is she cannot bring herself to like even fake being with Andy, because he reminds her so much of Spike. It's just it's just so funny, and it's like it's the kind of comedy that is just it's funny on
which
its
is
own.
Like she will not, like, she goes low,
but it also adds like, to her character.
It's like she will not go Spike low, which I think is so funny.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah,
and that's what I mean. Like,
which is like, yeah, it's just funny because like he's not necessarily a bad guy, but it's just funny. That's where her standard is. Like, oh
yeah,
like I'm never gonna find myself in Spike territory. Like that's when I know.
Yeah,
I've gone too far in the deep end. That's when I know I can't find myself. You know.
Yeah, and sometimes
for love yourself, be for you, cheering for yourself, my only self. Like she's like, damn, I need to go back to my roots because I'm going Spike low. Like,
yeah, yikes. I need to look in the mirror if I'm at a Spike low. But no, yeah, I like that because in some, like if you have a series that is not a comedy, but then has a comedy episode. Like sometimes characters, which there have been a lot of comedic moments throughout. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying like sometimes characters can do things for the sake of comedy that like isn't really like who they are, but you accept it because it's like this one comedic episode.
That's what I feel like the last episode was supposed to be. And it kind of maybe went over our heads a little bit.
Maybe it was too highbrow.
Yeah, maybe it was just like way too highbrow. And I think it was funny for like the people in your age range. Like it was meant to be for like me? The Jets out there that were like, that's so funny that like he thinks he's that guy. He thinks he's that guy just gonna rizz up this like 16-year-old right now. They're like, that's so funny. Like they were like, is laughing at him. Like you're laughing. I don't know.
I mean,
you weren't rooting for that relationship.
That's maybe the only argument that like I could accept is like, oh, the
it was
joke,
played for a joke.
The joke is like, he's supposed to be the butt of the joke,
right?
Then I could maybe see, oh, okay,
because they were joke. I mean, they weren't like they could
Spike,
really
joke.
they
Made a
could
joke.
well
But then they had a serious conversation.
yeah, but I don't think it was serious. I think they were busting his balls behind them. They were like, yeah, they're good together, right?
Okay. I don't want to.
Anyway, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about it more. This is the first time I'm watching this. I'm sorry.
No, I know.
But that episode was great. Great palate cleanser.
Very
great
needed.
way to end the episode. And it was a really good episode. I mean, I think that if I wanted to recommend an episode, I mean, I'd recommend a bunch of them, but to like really like stand alone, you don't really need to know who these characters are, what they're about. You can just watch this episode and enjoy it.
I don't know if I would
from beginning to end
recommend this one, but I do see
it's one of them. It's one of them because it's just like beginning to end. Like a lot of them are, but specifically with Spike, like the more you get to know him, they're like, oh, this is you're just like you could see the resemblance in general.
No, here's the difference. I think that you need to know. That's why I think this is episode 20, whatever it is. Because I think you need to know a lot about the characters and know enough about the show for certain things to be funny. Not everything to be funny.
Right. But even when they're like comparing the both of them, like they're similar in looks, but like Spike doesn't really act like Andy. Maybe in the sense that he like goes into action and like, you know, sets his mind on something. But other than that, like he doesn't have a fucking horse. I can see if he, or like he's not like trying to be like a cowboy. Like they're very different, but they keep comparing them because like they do some of the same things, but like he's getting the wrong guy
sometimes. But Spike isn't that bad about like
he got the guy immediately, and Andy was the one who fucked it up. So that's why it's like played up for comedy. Like, how are these guys alike at all? I can see if you're watching it for the first time and don't know anything about the characters, that would be even funnier because you're like, why do they keep comparing them? Because this guy seems like he's just trying to get this guy, and like it was funny because Spike is usually the one to like ruin the catch or like ruin the I fucked up and I didn't get to catch the guy and the cops got him and I didn't get to get the bounty, but it was like an other guy coming in and literally ruining it for him and him thinking that he's ruining it for him, and it was just it was like really funny hijinks. But that's why I said I would like probably tell someone to just watch it and get a vibe because it's like really like Faye and even Jet, like they all had a really good balance. And even like you'd be like, who is that girl on the ship with the like dog? Like that was also funny. They all had their really like good moments, standout moments that were just really good. Like the whole cast really worked well together in this episode, I would say, like from beginning to end. And they're like, you know, the jokes about them like going on the top. I mean, the top scene on the fucking skyscraper alone, I would tell people to watch that fight because that was so sick. Like that was from beginning to end.
That shit was dope.
Like that was really, really cool, and it was just funny how he almost died. He's like, I'm in
a weird way. Like I almost, and I'm not saying that like this is what is happening necessarily, but like it almost kind of feels like it could be a situation where. And I don't know what gives me this vibe, but like where Andy and even like Andy's alter ego at the end when he becomes like a samurai warrior or whatever, it almost feels like these could have been like concept designs for like Spike when they were first coming up with the show.
I can see
you know what
that.
I mean? Like I like that it could, and that's why I like the open-endedness of it. Like it could be like, oh, we've seen Spike on an operating table. It could be some kind of like that could tie into the world and some sort of cloning thing. But also like it could just be conceptually like the creators were like at one point, because it is a space Western, we thought, what if it was like more of a like a Western?
I mean like in the samurai
idea, the lone samurai idea.
Because also there's a connection, I think, between like Samurai Champloo as well too.
Right.
Cowboy Bebop.
So what if these are like versions of,
or it's like a nod of that, like a tip of the hat.
Yeah.
I don't know if like, I mean, it's just like an idea. Like it's just like like space, samurai, cowboy. Like these three things should like congealing. Like they don't really, you don't see it often. So it was just like it's even way out there. Like like they're all together. That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe if you know, you can let us know if that is something that is happening here, or if it's just like a fun episode.
Or we're just fucking dumb.
Or we're just fucking on one, bro. But that's gonna do it for our conversation and our reaction to these two episodes. What a ride!
What a ride!
We are, like I said, coming near the end of our Cowboy Bebop journey. I am curious about these. I don't know if it's the next 2 episodes, because the next 2 will be 23, 24. And isn't there like a time gap between, right? And then that's where the movie happens.
I think it's between, right. I think we're right at that sweet spot.
Oh, it's between like 22 and 23?
I think it might be. I have to look it up. People said we should just watch it after.
Yeah, people said watch the show. Absolutely 100% finish the show and then go back and watch the movie.
It'll be a nice little treat when we're done with it.
But yeah, I'm extremely curious for what that means. Like, does that mean the next 2 episodes are going to be crazy? In between episodes are going to be crazy? Like, what does that mean? Anyway, thank you for just hanging out with us throughout this journey. You guys are the fucking best. Make sure to subscribe. If you're not already subscribed, it matters. It helps. It means the world to us. Leave your comments. We talked a lot about some.
I really want to know. Like, leave your comments, how you interpret it. If you know had any type of reaction. I can even see like me watching that episode as a kid and not thinking it.
Of course, yeah.
Like you'd be like, oh, these are 2 adults, and then you realize you're like, oh, these are kind of one of them's kind of more of an adult than the other one. Yeah. But yeah, I just want to hear your thoughts and what rewatching it watching it as an adult versus like even when you were a kid, because I'm sure that's like a completely different experience. Or if you thought it was fucking weird at all, you're like, that's chill.
Let us know in the comments as always. Like the video too, that helps. And if you want to see the full uncut, unedited, uncensored versions of these reactions and all of our previous reactions, all you got to do is go to patreon.com/volume1pod or even click join somewhere next to the subscribe button on this video. We're always about 4 episodes ahead for our members, and you can even try out our Patreon for free for the first 7 days to see if it's right for you. And speaking of our Patreon and YouTube members, we'd like to take a second to give a very special thank you to members of our V1P tier. So thank you to all, but a very special thank you to
Tyler the Nerdy Bassist, Roland V. Dub, Jonathan R., Quattro,
Tri Sapphire, Wombo, David Ramirez, and Pablo Lucchini. Thank you to everyone, but a very special thank you to our V1P members. The only thing left to do now is to get out of here on our outro that's always the same and never changes, which today, Megan, is...
I mean, see you, Space Cowboy. Did we do that in the first episode?
Oh, yeah, we did. I would say insert foot in mouth. Or is that what he said? Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much for watching, for clicking on this video, for hanging out with us. And until next time, insert foot in mouth. Which is something that, I hope nobody ever says.
No, it's definitely like a millennial t-shirt.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of when people like say things like that.
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Like,
cue awkward music.
Yeah, like, how about we don't?
Yeah, awkward.